Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. Today we are checking out the 2018 John Cooper Works convertible and the 1965 Morris Mini Traveller. Both cars are reward cars for this week's festival playlist. For reaching 50% completion, you will receive the Morris Mini Traveller, and completing one of the seasonal championships, you will receive the John Cooper Works convertible. The Mini Traveller is essentially the minor Series 2, just with a different front end and a slightly smaller car in general. And the John Cooper Works convertible, I don't understand why we got the convertible, why we couldn't have the hard top, but we've got the convertible, we'll work with what we've got. So if you're new around here, consider subscribing, smash that like button as always, and let's jump into today's video. Let's go ahead and start with the Mini Traveller. We'll see how it is stock and then we'll slap some upgrades on. Here we go then. This thing is actually worth 250,000 credits to Forza. Doesn't rev too quickly. We're hitting, what are we hitting? 6,500. Let's let it rip. All the wheel speed in the world. Absolutely no movement whatsoever. 30 miles an hour and we are moving. It's on the interior view here. Yep. Ooh, a little bit of fishtailing. It's really controllable though, but it would be. Second gear, 40 miles an hour. Throw it into third. Is it going to make it up the hill? Absolutely. Only just. We're going to lose speed. We are 51. Yeah. It's pretty shite, to be fair. Standard. Let's go ahead and slap some upgrades on and see what we can get. Okay, first of all, let's check out the old engines. I'm hoping for a racing V12 or some sort of V8. We cannot. A 2 litre inline-4 VVT or a 1.6 litre inline-4 turbo rally. What we're running stock, we're running 34 horsepower from an 850cc engine. That is shocking. So let's go for the turbo rally then. Good old 300 horsepower. We're going to make it 4-wheel drive because it's going to be a little rally car, I reckon. We'll give it some off-road suspension and some off-road tyres. Let's go check out the aerodynamics. Oh my god, that looks cool. Yep, we're definitely doing that. Rally lights there happening. A lot of people like the spare wheel on the roof. I don't really like it. I'm not a fan because it doesn't put the same wheel that you have on the car on the roof, which would be nice if they did that. Like if it matched the other wheels, if that wheel there matched these. But it doesn't, so I'm not going to do it. And I don't really want the silly little flappy spoiler thing, so we're just going to leave that stock. Let's lose some weight on the rear bumpers. Let's remove those. And we'll stick on some muddy flaps as well. Plenty of tyre options to go with. We're going to go rally tyre compound because we're going to be a little rally car. And we'll make them as wide as we can, 175s. And again, 175s. Let's whack on some new wheels then. Let's go for some 1552s because I quite like them. And they're a little bit rally-esque. So we'll go with these. Make them slightly bigger because 10-inch rims just aren't going to do it. So we'll go with some 13s because it is a Mini. And I think that was the biggest size you could get on a Mini was a 13-inch wheel. We'll go for track width to make it look a little bit beastly because why wouldn't we? Every new car in Forza Horizon 4, we can do track width. So we're going to do it if they've added it on. Good old racing gearbox and racing diff as well. Race brakes, because we need to stop. And we shall go for some rally suspension. 347 horsepower from my Morris Mini Traveller rally car. Running a turbo rally engine, 84,450 credits worth of upgrades. Let's go ahead and check out the good old painting options then. What have we got? We've got the little like tan, sandy colour. We've got a lovely red. A green, which I'm not too keen on. Blue, which looks beautiful, and then a nice grey silvery colour. More grey than silver, to be fair. I'm going to go with the blue because I think that looks really, really nice. I'm not going to paint the wheels. I am going to tint the windows because that looks badass. We can't paint the mirrors, can we? Nope. And we can't paint the spoiler because we don't have one. Being a little rally monster, let's go ahead and do the hillside speed zone. Let's go for 85 miles an hour and see if we can get a new personal best over 89.3 miles per hour. Here we go then, the Morris Mini Traveller, absolute beast of the car. Sounds really cool. Revs to about 8 grand now. Let's absolutely rip it through the speed zone then. Nice high entry speed. Tuners up for download if you want to go and grab it. You know what to do. Details in description below. Nice high entry speed of 110. Whoa, lift off oversteer. Hard on the brakes. Into third gear. Come on, 90 miles an hour is what I'm looking for. If I can. I don't think I can though. Quite low. Ignoring that braking zone. Into second gear. Flip it round. That's quite slow to be honest. Across the line, 81. Not a new personal best. A bit disappointing. Let's go the other way, see what we can do, and then we'll go check out the old mini convertible. I'm not sure uphill is going to be any better. We've got a slower entry speed, a lot slower entry speed. Second. Get round. Absolutely all over the place. This thing's so cool. I think it's a good idea to make it a rally car. There's a little bit of weight behind it, so it keeps the traction on the dirt. I did do full race weight reduction, but it doesn't seem to be affecting it too much. Here we go, 74.92 across the line. Oh, the rally lights look so good. Imagine that behind you. Right, let's go check out the old mini convertible then. We'll do some upgrades and then maybe do a race. Let's do this slightly differently. First of all, let's check out the paint upgrades because I don't really like the green. I quite like the orange. It's a bit loud and in your face. I quite like the blue and the blue with the blue stripes. It looks good. I also like the cream, weirdly enough. But I think I am going to go simple and plain and go white. Quite a simple build for this one. No engine upgrades or changes. We're just going to go and make it the top of class B. So we'll do racing brakes, good old racing suspension. Look at those lows. Roll cage looks kind of weird, but also kind of cool at the same time. I quite like that because it's almost like adding a roof. And I wish on convertible cars like this one that we could put the roof up and down. They managed it in GTA 5. So Playground Games, pull your finger out. Come on. Let us put the roof up and down. Like on hardtop cars as well. Why can't we put the roof up and down? I think that'd be so good if we had the option to choose what we wanted to have the roof setting. Not going to upgrade the tyres. I am going to make them a little bit wider though. We'll go 215s front and rear. As I said before, brand new car to Forza, so we get track width. Definitely doing that. Not going to do aero. We're only in class B. It's not really too necessary. So let's just pack on some power. With quite a lot of messing around with parts, we're now running 250 horsepower, class B 700, 27,300 credits worth of upgrades. Here we go then, the mini convertible. I'm aware I didn't drive it stock. It's a mini, we know how it's going to drive. It's going to be pretty good to be fair, it's not going to be horrendous. A couple of things to note about this car is obviously the roof is down, so you can see your headwear when you're in the car. Oh, we're not rear wheel drive, what happened there? And also the Union Jack rear lights, a funky option for the Mini Cooper. Quite an expensive option actually, so it's quite nice there in the game. And this thing is quick. I mean, for a Class B car, we're doing 130 right now. Flying along with 250 horsepower. Sounds good as well. And then hard on the brakes. A little bit of a lock up. I don't have ABS on, so that's why that happened. And this isn't white either. I thought it was white. It's not. It's almost like a I don't know, like a silvery sort of polished aluminium look, really. But it looks good. I kind of like it. It matches the roll cage. So without further ado, because I do ramble on, let's crack on with a race, shall we? Here we go then. The mini convertible. I've come to Ambleside Edge. I think the track is called. It's a little sprint race. It just goes through the old S-bends up towards the festival, the old hairpins. So against some other hot hatches, this thing is so good. It's grippy. Let's take down that old Vauxhall Corsa. Come on, little mini. Nice bit of lift off oversteer. Nice to see from a hot hatch. Yeah, you've been overtaken by a bunny rabbit. That's what's happened there, buddy. With some scaffolding in the back. It's not the best at accelerating, I'm coming to realise. They are on unbeatable, so I'm gonna. Oh my god, what's happening here? Snip between these two, the Fiesta and the Fiat. Ooh, why am I getting loads of lift off oversteer? It's controllable and it's nice. Down the inside of the older Mini. Thanks, buddy. Goodbye. Haha. I'll up into second place. Oh, it would be a Fiesta out in front, wouldn't it? Fiestas, Ford Focuses, Audi TTs, Forza Horizon 4's favourite cars, that's what they are. Second S-bend, into first gear, into second gear maybe, that's a bit better. Punch me out the corner, let's chase down that Fiesta. Beautiful, it is good to be fair. Right on his tail. Up into third, go down his inside here. He should, yeah, he'll yield, that's fine. Into second. It is getting a lot of oversteer. Like, it's really, really, really weird. I suppose the back end's quite light with no roof, I suppose. That might be one of the reasons why. I'm only running 215s wide on the wheels. Up towards the finish line then. Nice grippy, nippy little car. Again, tune is available for download if you want to go and grab it. Finish line coming up. 110 miles an hour and across the line. First place. Beautiful little car. There we go, guys. I thought I'd end the video in reverse today because why not? I thought we'd look at the front of the car rather than the back. It's going to be a little bit different. So the Mini Morris Traveller and the Mini Convertible John Cooper Works. Both reward cars from this week's festival playlist. One is a progression reward. The other is from a seasonal championship. If you are new around here, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think of both cars and have an awesome day.